The Beats Studio Buds Plus are some cool looking and great sounding fully wireless headphones that offer several great improvements over some of the past Beats headphones. They boast full sound with great bass response, a cool design, and some useful features. In this video, we're going to take a look at all the features the Beats Studio Buds Plus offer and how they sound and how they stack up against the other Apple AirPods. I really love the clear option, and I hope that Apple will make some of the new AirPods transparent in the future as well, because it just looks so cool to see all the different components that make up both the headphones and the charging case. If clear isn't for you, then the Studio Buds do come in several different colors, including black, ivory, and the transparent. The headphones themselves are really compact, but the charging case isn't quite as small as the AirPods Pro charging case. When you unbox the Beats, you'll find the Studio Buds in their charging case with the medium tips pre-installed. You'll also find a sleeve with the new extra small tips, and large tips, and a short USB-C to USB-C charging cable, though no charging brick is included. I'm really confused as to why they gave you such a short cable, because it's only going to be useful to use it with a power bank, and you're going to have to be right up next to a wall outlet or at your computer to charge it otherwise. So I wish they would have included a longer USB-C to USB-C cable. The Beats Studio Buds Plus are both Apple and Android compatible. I'm using iOS devices, and it was so easy to set them up. As soon as you open the Beats up near an iPhone, you're greeted with a nice animation giving you instructions for setup. I love how simple Apple makes adding a new device to their ecosystem. The setup is simple, and they work great on both Android and iOS. I do love some of the iOS features that are normally reserved for AirPods, like iCloud device syncing and Find My support. After listening to the Studio Buds for a week, I've come to really appreciate the sound quality that they offer. They have a really full sounding bass that can deliver quite a bit of oomph, but I do find next to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, they don't have quite as clear highs and mid-range. They've definitely improved on the old Beats issue though, where the bass was just way overemphasized. The bass is powerful, but it doesn't feel like it drowns everything else in these headphones out. These also don't have Apple's H1 or W1 chip, so some of the wireless features that are included on AirPods are not included on these. Like, there's not quite as low latency when watching movies or TV on your phone. One of the other features I really miss is the way the AirPods pause whatever you're listening to whenever you remove them from your ears. On the flip side, it's cool that you can pause and play, answer calls, skip songs, and cycle between the noise cancellation modes just by pressing the button on the side. I found the Studio Buds Plus to be very comfortable to wear for a long period of time, and they really don't cause much ear fatigue when listening to them. I use the stock tips, but it's great that you get 4 sizes to choose from to ensure you get the best possible seal for your ears. These headphones did a great job while mowing the lawn to cut down the noise of mowing, and I also really appreciated the transparency mode so I could allow sound to come through when I didn't want to fully cancel all the noise. I also feel like these have a really great low profile look when you wear them. AirPods have the signature stem, but these are barely noticeable when you're wearing these headphones. They just blend in really well in your ear. I also found that they stayed in my ears just fine while working out, running, or doing chores around the house and outside, but they're not going to be quite as sturdy as headphones like the Powerbeats Pro, or like headphones that have the little wings that go in your ear to hold them in place better. It's really nice that the Studio Buds Plus give you 36 hours of listening time with the included charging case, and if your batteries on your headphones get low, if you put them in the charging case for 5 minutes, it gives you an hour of listening time. So if you forget to plug them in, that's a great way to get back to listening to music or a podcast really quickly. It feels impossible to make a video about these without comparing them to AirPods. These cost $170, and the AirPods 3rd generation costs $170 with the Lightning case, or $180 with the MagSafe case. The Beats do give you longer listening time, active noise cancellation, and more ear tip sizes, but AirPods 3rd generation gives you adaptive EQ, they pause when you remove them, and the H1 chip, which leads to less delay when watching video content. Now, you may find that you prefer the physical buttons that the Beats have and the improved Android support. To me, the Beats are overall better headphones than the AirPods for one reason alone: the active noise cancellation. If you compare the Studio Buds Plus to the AirPods Pro 2nd generation at $250 for the AirPods Pro and $170 for the Beats, I think the winner is pretty clear that the Beats save you a lot of money and they sound so good. It does get a little more complicated when you compare the overall sound quality of the AirPods Pro 2nd generation to the Beats. The AirPods Pro just sound clearer and they have a little bit more of a full sound across the whole board. Additionally, the noise cancellation is a little bit better on the second generation AirPods Pro, and the case supports more different types of charging, and you can also use Find My to find the case of your AirPods and not just the speakers like on the Beats headphones. Additionally, the AirPods Pro are better for watching video content because they have that Apple chip built in, which leads to a lot less latency and lip syncing issues. So if you're just using these for working out and lawn work or stuff like that, where you just need some active noise cancellation and you want to listen to podcasts and music, now I would save some money and go for the Beats. But if you want to watch more video content and if you want more different charging options with the case, then I would go for the AirPods Pro second generation, so you get that MagSafe and wireless charging support. So to tie it up, I still really recommend these Beats Studio Buds Plus. They sound great, they look really cool, you barely notice when you're wearing them because they're so comfortable, and they give punchy bass, and they have quite a few different iOS compatible features that were previously not available on Beats headphones, or at a price range like this. You really can't go wrong with the Beats Studio Buds Plus. If you're interested in buying a pair to try for yourself, I have links for these headphones and all the different AirPods we talked about in the description below. Thanks for sticking around this long in the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about the Beats Studio Buds Plus, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer them.